Hey, it's your girl, Glitter Gloria, positive energy freelancer, coming back to you with another video about my plastic surgery experience on this channel. I am a knowledge sharer. I think you need to know what I have experienced, what other women possibly experience, especially if you're thinking about having surgery. This video is about having reasonable expectations on your results. So you see these, these individuals, these other people that have similar shapes, body sizes, going to the same doctor as you, the results coming out different, or you really like somebody's results. Biologically, you have to think about how is your body going to, respond to having, going from, no ass and getting a BBL to a huge ass. Like it becomes an adjustment. Just getting my hip dents filled in made a difference to where people are like, oh my God, you had your ass done. It's like, I already had an ass. I had 3 kids, so I had a stomach, I had a hangage. There was no amount of sit-ups, no matter how much I spent on personal training, nothing that I did was going to get rid of having a C-section, 10, 12 years ago, and having my stomach like expand that much. I was 100 pounds bigger. So yes, could I have worked out? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure I could have, right? But I'm at the age where I don't want to. I really want to look nice. I work out on my own time, but that's neither here or less, just about the results and expectations. So getting the shape, understanding what my shape was, and I was more boxy. Like, I had, I was more like this, would go out a little bit because of my stomach, then in because of my hip dents, and then out again. So I was really looking to get that shape, right? So then things fit the right way. So then my shirts didn't rise. My thighs didn't rub together, those kind of things. I was looking for an improvement in those areas. So I wasn't expecting to be this, Megan Thee Stallion, love her body, great. But Megan works out too, right? She's already in the profession where she works out, she's toned. Anything that, individuals that have bodies like this, that they do, they have a good foundation. So when you see these folks, they have this great foundation. It's like, oh my God, they look flawless. They already had a great foundation. A skinny BBL is somebody who's already skinny, and then they basically now got a bubble butt. Who doesn't look good that's already skinny? And now you add, I don't know, 400 cc, liters of fat, and it doesn't look good. So I had to, just coming up with some realistic expectations on the results of what I wanted. For the most part, I would say my surgery is a 7 out of 10. Getting a lot of that stuff gone. I mean, like I said, I ended up, and I'm going to talk about this because I'll have a video on what dog ears are. So I ended up with dog ears. She cut my incision way too high. So it's not like it can be hidden in the bikini waist. I keloid, so my scar is looking better, but it's still like a little raised. So it's not like the one, and I knew that because my C-section scar was like that as well. I'm sure there's something I can do later. I'm not concerned about that. I like the fact that I can look down and my stomach is flat. Pure point blank. Like that is just one part of the journey that I wanted to improve after having my kids. I mean, I have about 6 years left before they're all gone and off, to college. I wanted to start working on my body now. I didn't want to wait later. So just saying, I just wanted to put this video together about having reasonable expectations and results. I mean, there's areas in my body, like, I've had lipo on my arms. They're still, they still hang. That's because I eventually need like an arm lift, right? Or I'm gonna have to get a tattoo. Like there's things that I'm going to have to just come to terms and accept that these are just my genes. This is what it is. And unless I go the surgery route, there is no solution. So it's either accepted or spend this money to enhance something that doesn't bother me that much. Like, yeah, it bothers me, but not to the point where it's like, is this really worth $8,000? So I'm getting there, as well. Like there's some things, you can just get a tattoo and cover it up. So do I really need to get scar removal if I'm planning to get like a waist tattoo that would incorporate my scar? Why spend the $2,000-3,000 to get, that replacement when I like tattoos anyway? So I'm learning how to, understand, just accepting myself for who I am right now, and that my results are my results. I did the best that I could. The doctor, I have no ill will against her. I mean, she did the best that she could. I just got to go back and get it fixed so I can feel more confident in the clothes that I'm wearing. So just remember, have your own definition of what you expect to look like versus what you don't, and what your options are post, surgery, and what you could do to improve, right? Because it's nothing is really set in stone unless you're really, really botched, right? Or you really, really change your physical appearance. I don't know, gain 100 pounds, lose 50 pounds, like all of those things, of course, can change. But for the most part, just have reasonable expectations. And they do say, yes, you get what you pay for. Not saying they're unattainable, they might be. Just keep persistent, working through it, get to where you need to get to in order for you to be happy, to continue to move on through your life and contribute to society.